It's lovely to see you, Thomas. How are you?
Thank you. First of all, thank you so much for the warm welcome here in that fantastic country. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's wonderful to have you here at the World Governance Summit 2025. And we're tackling a very important issue, that of food resiliency. So how do we make sure that we have enough food to feed the growing planet? Take me back to the beginning and tell me about your story. How did you come to be CEO of Green Force?
Yeah, first of all, I think I have two important messages. So the first message is the next 2.3 billion people on this planet, we can't feed them with the protein of animals. That's not possible. So we need a plan B. And our plan B is plant-based. So I'm the founder of one of the fastest growing food tech companies in Europe. When we compare a burger from McDonald's against our Green Force burger, it's about 1,500 liters for a burger of a normal burger at McDonald's, and our burger it's about 10 liters. So imagine 1,500 bottles against 10 bottles. And that will be the future. And the younger generation, they love the idea because we have to think different. And one of a solution is to eat once a week plant-based. I also love meat and fish, but sustainable plant-based and fish. That's my story. And now we are coming together with a partner in Abu Dhabi and Dubai to this market. And we are very happy to show that we have a solution for the desert.
What is the receptiveness, not only in your home market, but here in the Middle East and North Africa region? How receptive are not only the supermarkets, but consumers at the end of the day? And how much does it cost? Are we going to be able to afford to buy an alternative?
Okay, first of all, so in Germany, we already sell over 40 million packages of this wonderful idea. Also, we are a supplier of the Oktoberfest. But, our solution is we do the whole vertical integration of our business model. So we have our own peas. You can grow this peas also in indoor farming here in the desert. Then we have our own texturate. We work with the side streams. We work with the proteins. And here we have pea protein. And it's so healthy for the body. And this is the whole vertical integration of the business model. And this is a big topic in every country, like here in the UAE, because 90% of the proteins come from abroad. And we can do, to build that's my dream as the founder of Green Force, we build a factory where we can do everything from the seed or from the farm to the table. And that's my dream.
That's your dream. And what's your biggest concern when it comes to food insecurity, and how are you looking to help?
First of all, every human being has to understand that he eat once a week vegan. Yeah?
Let's just do a straw poll here. Ladies and gentlemen, hands in the air. Who once a week at least eats vegan food? Impressive front row, but I'd say about 2% of the room. Is that fair?
When everyone of this planet will do this, then it's such mass of greenhouse gas emissions like every car on this planet, and that's the biggest impact, to change from meat once or twice a week to plant-based. That's my message, the most important message. And then, yes, in my situation, we raised a lot of money. Now I hope we are getting the #1 in Europe in the next 3 years. And then it's all about financing the structure, financing the idea from field to fork, also here in the UAE. And then it's a game changer for that wonderful planet.
It sounds like raising capital is not a challenge, therefore the business can scale. The bigger challenge, as we see maybe 2 to 5% of hands in the room, might be mindsets. How do we educate people that this is the future, potentially?
In Germany, I work together with chefs. So every one of you know the wonderful Oktoberfest in my home city, Munich. And we are right now the official supplier of the Oktoberfest with a lot of nice products. The burgers, the ham, the sausages. Germany, I think we are very proud of our sausages. And then when you try it and the taste is even as good as the real meat and it's better for your body, So that will be the future. You have to try it, you have to open for it, and the younger generation, they love the idea of green force. And that's not about only green force. There are a lot of food startups in that planet, they're working plant-based. And when we understand that we have to do something, you see the pictures before here, we have to think different, we have to eat different, and when we eat different, it's the biggest impact for the planet.
Talk to me about the numbers. I'm a journalist, I love facts and figures. What evidence do you have that the younger generation are adopting a more sustainable approach to food and a vegan diet at something like Oktoberfest? How did the sales break down for traditional meats to vegan products?
So in the younger generation, it's up to 40% on the Oktoberfest. They eat I think Hofbräu, knows Oktoberfest, the big tent, and they sell 30,000 sausages in vegan, you know, and that's the best communicator you have, to try the product, to try this burger from Green Force, and then it's tasty, and the product's getting even better, you know, and it's all about the taste, you know.
What does it taste like? Could we do the Pepsi challenge, as they say? Would we be able to taste the difference in a blindfold test? So,
for example, I had this right now, it was 2 weeks ago. We have the first vegan cheese. The vegan cheese is amazing, or not? We have not tropical oils inside, it's almond. And we tried it on one of the marketplaces in Munich. And from 100 people, nobody see the difference to real cheese. So, and this is what our branch right now is too. We are, I think we need 1 to 2 years, then the products are more healthier, and you can compare it to the meat. It's the future.
It's the future. In terms of the future here in the United Arab Emirates, what is next on the horizon? How are you developing here with your partners?
Yes, first of all, our partner is Silal and ADQ, and Silal, they have one of the biggest food distributors here in the country, Safco, and now we are in over 150 hotels, restaurant chains, and now we start first to bring the products to the market, not in the supermarkets, that will be the next step.
When will that be?
I hope next year.
Okay,
next year.
We'll hold you to that.
And and the government come to us and said, Thomas, come please with your idea, with the powder, no cooling chain, long shelf time for 2.5 years. It's fantastic for the kids also. That's the food, no artificial things inside, full of pea protein, and I think that's very important. The pea protein has every 20 amino acids, what the body needs, and you know, it's so important. Our daughter is 14 years old, and I think this generation, they eat different, they think different, and when we can do something for the environment and also for the kids, for the health of the future, I think it's the best what we can do. And this is why I have so much power behind Green Force, because I love the idea to do something what's maybe a little bit a game changer for the next generation.
Interesting. When I do go shopping at the supermarkets here next year, and I will hold you to that, how much will I be paying for a packet like this? Because people are price conscious.
I know.
And we need to be able to feed our children and fill our tummies, but do it economically. So how do you compare to traditional meat products?
Okay, in Germany, because in Germany now we are in the mass market of plant-based food. So it's the same price than the meat. And also why? Because we have a powder and it's so much cheaper. We have no food waste. We can give this money, what we not spend on raw materials, on food waste, we can give it directly to the customer. So our product, the powder solution, is 80% cheaper than the vegan products in the US market. Okay. So, and for example, in Germany, when you buy our burgers, so we have also fresh products in the shelf, by the biggest supermarket chains. We are placed in 15,000 supermarkets in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and the price is €2.99. So okay. It's in euros. I don't know. Maybe you can.
€2.99.
€2.99.
It's about 10 dirhams, really. Is
10
that
dirhams,
cheap?
yeah. 10 dirhams.
Okay. Just lastly, and we have very little time on the clock, but the biggest challenge, what concerns you, what keeps you awake at night in terms of the future of Green Force? Is it winning hearts and minds, or is it something else?
The biggest challenge is that everyone wants to think different, because when you understand that the biggest impact what you can do is to eat different for the environment. But you know, the older generation, they have to be open-minded. The younger generation, yeah, and so I have to speak a lot of conferences that you all guys here in that room, please eat once or twice plant-based, and then it's a game changer for the next generation. And we need everyone on this vision. It's not only about Greenforce. All the competitors, these on the market, and when you see the studies worldwide, one is sure, so the next generation, I think they will eat not 80% vegan, but 50%. And then it's a fantastic solution.
Let's do one more straw poll. Yeah. Who will try vegan once a week? Me too.
Good, perfect.
I think you have your answer. Thomas Isermann, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.